You are a sniveling little suck-up sellout full of suffering succotash, son!
Suffering succotash!
From a man once booed out of arenas to the greatest champion of a generation, Roman Reigns' Universal Championship reign wasn't just dominance, it was destiny. A reign that defined an era, created stars, broke families apart, and rewrote what it means to be the head of the table. After months away from WWE, no one expected what came next. At SummerSlam 2020, moments after The Fiend defeated Braun Strowman for the Universal Championship, Roman Reigns returned. But this wasn't the same Roman. Gone was the smiling babyface. In his place stood a cold, ruthless man, spearing everything in sight. At Payback 2020, Roman didn't even enter the triple threat match until after The Fiend and Braun had destroyed each other. Then he signed the contract mid-match, marched down the ramp, and unleashed pure chaos. Roman Reigns was Universal Champion once again, but this time everything was different, marking the birth of the Tribal Chief. But it wasn't until his feud with Jey Uso that the world truly saw who Roman Reigns had become. Roman versus Jey Uso wasn't just about gold. It was about family, dominance, and respect. In a brutal I Quit Hell in a Cell match, Roman forced his own cousin to submit. Not with a move, but with emotion. The story was cinematic, personal, and powerful. Some would say cinema. With Jey now under Roman's command, the bloodline began to take shape. Every challenger that came next, Edge, Daniel Bryan, Kevin Owens, all fell before the Tribal Chief. Roman's battles with Kevin Owens were wars. Each match raised the bar like their incredible last man standing match, which saw Kevin Owens get run over in a golf cart, proving Roman wasn't just the top guy, he was the entire mountain. At Elimination Chamber 2021, Daniel Bryan fought his heart out. He did it the hard way, the honest way, the Bryan way. And when he finally won, battered and barely standing, the fans believed, maybe, just maybe, the miracle could happen again. Before Bryan could even stand, the Tribal Chief's music hit. No time to recover. The title match was immediately after the chamber. But even on fumes, Bryan refused to die. He locked Roman in the yes lock, giving fans that flash of hope, the dream that maybe the underdog could topple the Tribal Chief. But Roman broke free, rained down blows, and choked Bryan out cold. It was domination. Daniel Bryan wasn't giving up there. Stepping in a steel cage with Jey Uso and beating him for a chance to face Roman Reigns at Fastlane, with the rated R superstar Edge waiting to see who's going to win as he won the Royal Rumble earlier that year. With Daniel Bryan falling short due to interference at Fastlane, things between Edge and Bryan start to get heated, leading to a triple threat match between Edge, Roman, and Bryan at WrestleMania 37. At WrestleMania 37, Roman stacked Edge and Daniel Bryan in one of the most symbolic moments of his career, pinning two of WWE's greatest to prove that this was his era. Then came Jimmy Uso's return, and with both Usos at his side, the bloodline was complete. Together, they dominated SmackDown, making it their island of relevancy. Roman's feuds with legends like John Cena and Brock Lesnar only added to the legacy. At SummerSlam 2021, he defeated Cena. Then at WrestleMania 38, Roman unified the Universal and WWE Championships, defeating Lesnar to become the undisputed WWE Universal Champion. Roman was unstoppable. It wasn't just about defending a title anymore. It was about building an empire. But every empire faces cracks. And for Roman, that crack came in the form of Sami Zayn. What started as comedy turned into one of WWE's most emotional stories. Sami Zayn's journey from an outsider, trying to earn the respect of the bloodline members, especially Jey Uso, to the becoming an honorary use, made fans fall in love all over again with the Bloodline saga. But it all came crashing down at the Royal Rumble 2023, when Sami turned on Roman after Roman tried to force Sami into hitting his best friend in the back with a chair, giving us one of the loudest moments in WWE history. The betrayal led to an unforgettable match at Elimination Chamber in Montreal. The hometown hero versus the Tribal Chief. The emotion, the storytelling. It was pure magic. After Sami, the family's foundation began to crumble. The Usos started questioning Roman's leadership. Jey Uso, the man who had once bowed to Roman after Hell in a Cell, started to show cracks. He'd seen what this power had done to their family. Every order, every manipulation, every humiliation, it built up. But the real turning point came at Night of Champions 2023. Roman and Solo Sikoa challenged for the tag titles, trying to take the last pieces of gold from the Usos. And in one of WWE's most shocking moments, Jimmy Uso super kicked the tribal chief. The arena exploded. Years of frustration, manipulation, and emotional abuse, all unleashed in one kick heard around the world. Jey was torn between blood and brotherhood. He loved Jimmy, but he had once sworn allegiance to Roman. The emotional tug of war played out on SmackDown week after week as Roman and Heyman whispered poison into Jey's ear. And then it happened. Jey Uso super kicked Roman Reigns. The Bloodline was officially at war. At Money in the Bank 2023, the unthinkable happened. The Bloodline Civil War. Roman Reigns and Solo Sikoa versus the Usos. And for the first time in over 3 years, Roman Reigns was pinned. The Bloodline storyline had gone from dominance to drama, from unity to heartbreak. Jimmy and Jey stood as brothers united once again, while Roman was a king without an army. For the first time since 2020, Roman Reigns looked human. Then came Cody Rhodes. The story was perfect. The son finishing his father's story, the hero WWE had long waited for. The build to WrestleMania 39 had the world believing this was Cody's moment, but not yet. With the help of the Bloodline, Roman retained in shocking fashion. Everyone thought Cody had to finish the story. It was a must, but no. The saga continued, and the fans were stunned. As the months went by, Roman appeared less frequently, but his presence remained massive. Then came The Rock, chanting. The build to WrestleMania 40 was one of the most cinematic stories in wrestling history. The family drama reached new heights, with The Rock inserting himself as the true tribal chief, and Seth Rollins standing as the World Heavyweight Champion on the outside, trying to prove his brand was the real proving ground. Cody Rhodes once again rose to challenge Roman. But this time, it wasn't just for a championship, it was for legacy. And when The Rock and Roman stood side by side, the fans didn't know who to trust, who to cheer, or who would fall. WrestleMania 40 was unlike any other. For the first time ever, the tribal chief and the final boss teamed up, Roman Reigns and The Rock, against Cody Rhodes and Seth Rollins. The stipulation, whoever's team won would decide the rules for Night 2's main event. In the final moments, chaos erupted, but The Rock delivered the people's elbow. Crowd boos, Rock covers Cody. 1, 2, 3. Bloodline rules match. It was the perfect setup. Roman Reigns entering the biggest main event of his career with every advantage possible. No rules, no mercy, no escape. Roman Reigns walked out as the greatest champion of the modern era. 1,316 days on top. He had beaten them all. Cena, Edge, Bryan, Lesnar, Owen, Zayn, and now Cody stood before him again, this time ready for war. The match was chaos from the start. Solo Sikoa interfered. Jimmy Uso attacked. Even The Rock got involved. But then, the tide turned. Jey Uso appeared, the very man Roman broke years ago, and he took out his own brother Jimmy, clearing the way for Cody. Then, in a moment of poetic justice, Seth Rollins showed up, lending his body, his history, his Shield brotherhood to Cody's cause. Cody Rhodes hit Crossroads, another one, and a third. 1, 2, 3. After nearly 4 years, Roman Reigns' legendary reign was over. Cody Rhodes had finished the story. The Bloodline, broken. The tribal chief, dethroned. He ruled for over 1,000 days. He made us acknowledge him. And when the story was finally finished, even the tribal chief had to bow to destiny. Thank you for watching and listening. If you haven't already, be sure to subscribe and turn on your post notifications to know when I next upload.
I'm here right now to be the first man to declare. You think I did damage last year?
Wait till you see what I do this year.